Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well. We are doing a reading for the collective, so take what resonates, leave what does not. It is a reading for the greater good, the higher good, and it will bring you a message that you need to hear right now. We have Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, you are in battle mode. You are ready to defend what you are feeling for your intuition. You are connecting with your intuition and you will hold no prisoners. The Ace of Cups is a new emotional beginning. Is the universe reaches a new cup to you, a new emotional beginning that can start together with your intuition. The Eight of Swords. You are overthinking, procrastinating. You are stuck inside your own mind, in your own way of thinking. You created your own cage with your thoughts and with your overthinking. You have a dream, the star. You want to reach for the stars. Your intuition is telling you that you can reach your goal and you can reach your star. But because of the Eight of Swords, you are overthinking everything. You can reach it. It is not impossible, but you think you're not worthy to go to the extremes to reach your dreams. The Seven of Wands, you have the fighting power and you want to fight for it and want to pick up where you left off. But the Eight of Swords is the overthinking. You are stuck in, you are thinking too much about it. You just need to come in action to achieve your dreams, your goals. You have hope after a long period where you thought it was hopeless. You have new hope. You found your inner hope at the Hermit. You found your inner fire, what you want to achieve, what you want to do. You have found it. You had a period that you have been in isolation, where you thought of what you wanted to do, what you wanted to achieve. We have the Lovers. The Lovers is you can find balance inside of it, but it can also be new love. Maybe you are dreaming about a traditional kind of love. The Hierophant is everything that is institutionalized, the church, religion, all the things that are as old as time, of values, norms, the classical way of marriage, of husband and wife. You're dreaming about a traditional love match. You want to have your soulmate, your dream come true, but you are or have been single for a very long time, and I think you don't think it's possible to have this love or this relationship because you have the moon. You dream about it, you think about it at night, but you think it's not achievable because you've been so long on your own. You've had some relationships, but it didn't last long. You have your inner knowing, and I think that you have a bit of a stuck mentality, that you are not like everybody else. You are a bit different. You are busy with the occult, with everything that is not traditional, and you hope that you can have the traditional love. It's your dream to have the traditional love, but you've been alone for very long, that you can't see a way how it could be possible. You've been fighting and standing your ground on your own for so long that you don't think it's possible to have the lovers and to have the traditional love. Three of Swords, you see, you've been fighting for so long, you've been standing up for yourself for so long, you've been hurt so many times. I think you had a lot of bad experiences with love, with your own fighting spirit. You've been very generous in everything. You're very generous, loving person, but you're also very mysterious. You like the non-traditional things in life. You're not like every other, normal is a big word, but like every other person. You're fascinated with other things, and you've been alone very, very long time. You've got the feeling that you're stuck in your life. You can't move forward, you can't move backwards. You're just suspended at this moment in time. You have your inner knowing. You feel like something is going to come up, and you've been feeling it for some time, that there is a new love coming in your life, a new opportunity for loving. And you've been feeling it a very long time, but you haven't, it hasn't manifested in your life. You've been alone and been hoping, and I think you've lost a bit of the hope. You keep on dreaming about it, but you keep on thinking, I'm trying. You're a Queen of Wands, you're a passionate person. Sometimes you think, am I a bit too independent? Am I a bit too strong-willed? Do I intimidate most people? Or you could think of yourself, I'm a bit egoistic. But you're not, because you have your Six of Pentacles. You're a very generous person. You want to help. When you can help people, you help people. So you're not ego-centered about yourself. The Ten of Cups, despite the overthinking, you found your happiness. You have a fulfilling emotional life. Your cups are plentiful. You have things in your life that give you meaning and that give you joy in life. You found things that give you happiness and joy, but you have taken your star and your dream, and you've taken the Chariots, the fast moving energy. Despite the Hanged Man is stuck where you are. Maybe you've been stuck with your inner knowing and your hope for a new emotional beginning. But when it comes to your star and your dream and the goal you want to reach, you've done it, and you've reached your happiness, and you are doing it on your own. You've decided, that's a dream, my hope, that's what I want to achieve in life. And you've stepped inside your chariot. You've had something, okay, if I have to do it on my own, I'll do it on my own. And you found your inner your inner light, your inner wisdom, and you've just had something, I'll do it on my own. If I have to wait for my knight in shining armor and my ace of cups to come into my life, I've been waiting so long, I'm just gonna achieve my goals on my own. And you're not sad about it, because it gives you an emotional fulfillment in life, and it helps you with your overthinking. You've just went into motion and you just did it. You just had something, okay, if I have to do it on my own. I've been stuck and thinking about it, and I had this feeling that it would come, and it would come, and I've been hanging and waiting about it. I'm just gonna do the things I want to do, and I'm gonna do it on my own. The Nine of Swords. You've been lying awake about who you are, what you've been through, the heartache you have, how you fought for everything, how you had a lot of difficulty from the outside world who stood against you. You always had the feeling like you had to fight for everything you wanted to achieve, for everything you have done. You have helped a lot of people, but the only thing you had was a lot of heartache and pain, and you've thought from am I not caring enough? Don't I appreciate other people? And you've been lying awake about all those things because you've thought, if I am that kind of a person, if I am the person who just thinks about himself and doesn't look the other way and doesn't give a damn about anybody else, is that the reason why I can't find my love? Is that why I'm still alone? Is it because of me? Am I the problem? And that's what you've learned from your previous relationships. But you are not the problem. You are the high priestess. You are the Hierophant. You are the star. You have everything. You are mysterious, and maybe some people can't find and place you in the right box for what they want to place you in, but that's okay. It's allowed to be different, and you'll become a Queen of Pentacles. You are going to transform yourself from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. You are going to know your own worth. You're going to be stable. You are going to be grounded, and you won't have any illusions. You are going to be down to earth because of your new lover that you can find. And you are going to have some traditional values. You have your traditional values, but you are also the High Priestess. You have your inner knowing. You have both worlds that you are connecting in the stars. And the Six of Swords is you are going to leave everything from the past life behind, and you are going for a new beginning, a new path in the dark, with the Six of Swords and the Moon. Maybe your lover will be a very traditional person, a very wise person, but who's going to be very traditional in everything. Maybe he is going to be a very religious person who's going to go to church, who has old-fashioned values. It's also institutional wise. It could be that he's a very educated person, but in the science and in scientific engineering and everything that's quite technical, that's opposite of what is the spiritual realm and the occult. Could be that you're gonna find someone who is the opposite of what you are, but you're going to bring harmony to each other, because you have the High Priestess, you have the Star. The Star is the Chariot. It's gonna be fast movement, despite that you've been hanging upside down and stuck in your life for quite some time. You'll have a fast moving action that will bring you your 10 of Cups, despite being at it alone with the Hermit. Yeah, 9 of Swords, the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe he's going to see you as the Queen of Pentacles, as a stable, earthly, mature, nurturing woman who's not going to be ruled by her emotions, who is quite down to earth despite all the occult and the inner knowing and the intuition that you are feeling. And the 6 of Swords is a new beginning, leaving the past behind, leaving the old way of thinking behind. Maybe you are gonna leave the old values of how it is institutionalized and how they want the world to revolve, and how it is standardized of how you have to live your life. And you are going to leave the old behind and start a new path. It can be illusions. Moon can be an illusion. You can't see things that aren't really there. If you walk in the dark, if you see a shadow, you can interpret it as something that is totally not. So be careful, it's not an illusion. But for me, the moon is also, you are crawling out of the dark lake. You have your path that you can only see by moonlight. You can't see anything beside the path that you are going to follow to your dreams. Could be that you are dreaming about a lot of things and that your dreams have some significance. So pay attention to your dreams, if they are repetitive, if they are, maybe you are dreaming about the past and you can leave it behind, or you are thinking about the things that you have dreamt about, but you are lying awake at night. If you are in a relationship, you are lying awake about your relationship, and it could be that you have fought for your relationship, that you have put a lot of effort, a lot of feelings, a lot of hope, a lot of work inside of your relationship, but that you don't get much in return, that you aren't compatible, that the things that you want are not what he wants, that he's more in isolation and wants to do his things on his own, and that you're not finding what you want, that you have your 10 of Cups, but that there are some things that you find that it's an illusion, that you play the perfect family, but it isn't what it appears to be. We have the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. 8 of Wands is a fast moving energy, fast messages, fast movement. Again, you have the Chariot, so it is moving very fast. Could be that you have 8 of Wands, fast communication. If you find you meet someone, if you meet someone new, it could go very, very fast. 4 of Wands is the foundation of the passions. It could be celebrating marriage, some happiness together, but it's going to move very fast. You'll have a lot of communication. If it's not for your lover, it could be that your dream and the goal you want to achieve are going to be moving faster than you think, and you'll have a stable foundation for your new opportunity or your new family life. I think it could be whatever you wanted, but it's going to be fast moving, your star and your dreams. So you're going to establish them very fast, and it's going to be stable very fast. So if you are starting something new, or if it's a new hobby, it's going to move very quickly. And we have 1, 2 wands. So the 2 of wands is overlooking what you have. You are looking in your life of what you have and where you would like to go with your life. We have swords. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of swords. You are in a calm state of mind. You're not very hurried. You're happy with where you are. You're not troubled by it, despite that you sometimes lie awake and you think a bit too much about some things in life. And despite all the hurt in your life, you are at this moment, you have the mentality, c'est la vie. It is what it is. This is where I am in life. Sometimes you can have a bit of frustration because it isn't moving as fast as you want to move it. But in the end, you're not really worried about it. And I think it's because you are listening to your intuition, to what your intuition is telling you. Pentacles, we have 1, 2. 2 of Pentacles, you're balancing everything. You are trying to find your balance in everything in life, from your finances to your family home, to the time you want to spend on some things. So it's a bit of a balancing act, but you are very proficient at it. It works. You can do it. Sometimes I think you have a bit of an overspending. You want to give your time or the help to the people a bit too much. So try to find a balance in everything, that you are nurturing for yourself as well, and don't all give it to someone else. And then the 2 of Cups, again, finding the balance. 2 Cups is finding the balance. It's the minor arcana of the Lovers. It's the major arcana, the minor arcana. Just finding balance. Lovers and 2 of Cups is finding a balance in everything, in your emotions, finding the harmony in everything. Could be you're trying to find your love, your place in love. It could also be that you decide to, if you're seeing people or friends, just to do it one-on-one, because you have more of a connection and you have more of a harmony, that you can fill each other's cup a bit more than if you have a lot of people around you, that you're more comfortable if it's just 2 people, that you're more harmonized, and that it is a bit better in your hermit mode in which you are at the moment. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 major arcanas. 7 is the Chariot. 7 is the willpower to steer your future where you want to steer it, to take reins of your own life. Fast movement, just action, go for it. You know what you want. You set your eyes on your goals and you take the reins and you just go full throttle, no barricades, nothing in your way. You are just going to go for your goal. Listen to your intuition. It isn't grief if you have the feeling that you're standing still. In the end, your chariot is moving towards your star, towards your one goal that you want to achieve. If you want to achieve it on your own, you will reach it on your own. Maybe when you arrive at your destination, or if you see the movement in your life to where you want to go, it could be that you're all finding your balance in your life, or you could find some new love. In the traditional way, you are never abandoning your norms and classical values, the institutionalized things in life. Just be careful that there aren't any illusions in your life that you are dreaming about things that you can't reach. But it could also be that don't be afraid of the dark. The moon is going to illuminate your way. Just follow the path with your determination, with your chariot. And we have some oracle cards. Communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. So if you find someone in your life, if there are some things, instead of taking your 7 of Wands and be ready to fight with a passion, maybe try communicating. And if you find a new lover, try to communicate. We have connection, stay connected with other, nature and the universe. So there can be some new connections. Abundance comes from inner fulfillment and outer effort. So don't be afraid. Abundance is there for the taking for you in your inner life, because abundance isn't always material things. You can have an abundant feeling even though you don't have a lot of money or the biggest things or the nicest things. Freedom comes from inner liberation. Just find your inner freedom. Transformation is the soul's evolution. You can transform. You don't have to be stuck where you are at the moment. And the courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything that might stand in your way. So I hope this was helpful. Much appreciated if you've listened to me rambling to the end of the video, to give a thumbs up, a comment, or a subscription to the channel. Wish you all the luck. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.